Aquarius. Okay, so today I'm gonna do your monthly read for October 2018. You know, I've already done your reading, but something went wrong with my hard drive and I couldn't transfer it anymore, so video's gone. Anyway, I've already shuffled the cards and laid them out because I'm doing a new format where there are more cards required to be out. And the nice thing here though is that um, before I start the reading, ask a question, take note of it, and at the end of the reading, I'm pulling out an Angel Answers Oracle card to probably answer your question, okay? Because, you know, it doesn't really apply to every single Aquarius because it's just one card, right? But it may or may not resonate with you. Just like anything else, this is a general read. So, you know, if it doesn't the reading doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out other readers, okay? So, what I pulled out here seems like you're in a situation with someone, maybe, that, you know, there could have been something there, but it feels like there's not much or no spark there, because it seems like communication is an issue. If anything, you know, just give it time, because if you push them into it, it's not gonna fare well for you. And at the same time, you know, either you or the other person are the type who's like a homemaker. You could be a parent or they could be a parent. But this other person, maybe there is this communication issue going on with you guys, because they're on their side, they're quite they are over the past, you know, these past hurts that they've gone through, but it's like subconsciously what they're doing is like the way they act towards you, it's like it's based on their fear that the past will repeat itself, or more along the lines that they don't want to get hurt again, so they're being very careful. They're not brave enough to, you know, just be, you know, out there. And at the same time, because they're not really opening up to you, it seems like they're being deceptive about, you know, what really is going on, or either they're being deceptive or they're really concealing their feelings very well, that you're starting to doubt if they're actually interested in you. But at the same time, it's also saying that everything you see is pretty much just the surface. For example, you think that they're not interested because, you know, they're not really opening up and all that. Just give it time to dig deeper, because, I mean, you know, they've been hurt before, they can't trust easily, and sure, they're entertaining you, but for them to open up and for you guys to communicate, it might take a while, it seems. But don't think of it as, you know, don't put it in the category where not interested, not that into you, okay? Yeah, so you really need to talk, and because you need to talk, but when you communicate with them, try to keep in mind that they're still in that place where they need to feel safe about opening up with you, you know, being vulnerable, and, you know, to get the communication going, because I can see here that you really want to get to know them and get something going for both of you, and you feel like it's not happening. But keep in mind that they're in a place where they're scared, you know. So yeah, you're feeling like it might not really get to the place where you want you guys to be at. Um, so perhaps since they're scared, you could at least, give a few hints, or express yourself in a way that will let them know that it's okay for them to trust you, or maybe show your show them that they mean something to you. Okay, but in a way that is not pushy, that it's gonna come off like you're forcing a relationship with them or anything like that. So before you do anything, make sure you think things through. And well, yeah, the other person basically just needs to know that you feel there's some feeling there towards them. Like I said earlier, you have to let them know that they mean something to you, so that this relationship could start moving forward. The outcome here is that, okay, so it seems also that this person may, even if they're very reserved about sharing themselves with other people, they are also the type who's attracting unwanted attention. So maybe that's another reason why they're even more held back. So, this thing could take a while, because they're basically very, 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 very careful about getting hurt again. So the advice for you here is, like, consider your options before going for it. If you are, wondering if you should do this or do that, really think it through. And it seems like there's going to be a little back and forth of miscommunication with this person, misinterpretations, and yeah, you're going to feel discouraged by the whole situation, because you want to reach out, but they're hesitant to do it, and you're probably not really wanting to open up that they mean something to you, because you don't even know if they feel the same or something like that. So yeah, take time to get more info about this other person you're dealing with, and how you are going to be dealing with your emotions towards them and their emotions towards you. And I also pulled out 3 Romance Angel cards for you. Basically, they're saying to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. I mean, I'm sure at this point you're not really sure if they're the type of person, who's the great love and all that, because there's this lack of communication. But once you think they are worth the effort, then make an effort, because this person seems to be worth waiting for, because you're waiting for them to open up and all that. It says they're worth waiting for, but if they're not this person, trust that divine timing is at work in your love life. And at the same time, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And maybe, if you don't feel like you're being valued, like you're not seeing any interest in you, maybe perhaps you should work on yourself and not just take any you know, if they're not really reciprocating, and you keep trying to, hey, reach out, but they're not really bringing it back to you, then respect yourself. Maybe you have this tendency of going a little bit overboard with what you do. So yeah, it's kind of contradictory, isn't it? Make the effort, but at the same time exercise self-respect. Maybe that's the message. You can make the effort, but make sure you're not putting yourself down or undervaluing yourself. And okay, if you had a question earlier, I'm gonna bring that out after I do this read for, you know, if you're dealing with a particular zodiac sign, we have messages for you for that too. So I'll just put this aside. And okay, so for the Aquarius, dealing with another Aquarius, this could be an old flame you're dealing with, or someone from the past, or someone who you have a soul connection with in the past life, or you may be reconciling with each other. Okay, sorry that got cut. Anyways, where was I? Aquarius, dealing with an Aquarius dealing with a Pisces. There might be some news of a pregnancy. If not that, there's a new relationship in the horizon. And then for Aquarius dealing with the Aries, you might have been, you know, putting in some work in this, you know, with this Aries person, and you're pretty much just waiting for things to blossom or, you know, manifest. And Aries, Taurus, if you're an Aquarius dealing with the Taurus, you are likely kind of going on a YOLO period with them. Like, you're very open to taking risks, and or maybe you feel like a child with them, feeling giddy and all that. And then there's the Geminis. Aquarius, if you're dealing with a Gemini, there are positive changes ahead, but be sure that you guys talk it out so that the relationship will move forward and, you know, get to where you want it to go. Communication is key. If you're dealing with the Cancer, then you're probably celebrating, or you've met them through friends. Meeting at a party, or maybe you will enjoy some time with them, with your friends, at a party, celebrating. If you're an Aquarian dealing with a Leo, it might be good to acknowledge your feelings. In that way, they will be able to overcome their fears, or vice versa. So the Leo, Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo, either you guys have a shared system of beliefs, and if that is the case, you guys may as well be soulmates, in the sense that your connection is that close. But if not, then one of you might be quite manipulative. Virgo, Leo, Virgo, Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, one of you may have other options. So yeah, basically the advice for you here is to live in the present. I'm not quite sure how that connects, but yeah, the advice for you is to live in the present. Don't look back. Um, for Libra, Scorpio, you are likely starting new with someone, and there's some truth that's gonna come about. And if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, if you're feeling all these fears, then it's likely they're all just in your head. So, but you know, take off the blindfold and see things for how they really are. And if you're dealing with a Capricorn, this person is probably younger, but they're actually mature. So, give them a chance. Hold on. Okay, Aquarius, I'm sorry your video keeps getting cut, but anyway, yeah, I'm done with the, your Zodiac and the other person's Zodiac. And it's time for your question and answer. So for those of you who might have asked for when, the answer seems to be within the next few weeks. Yeah, so I'm sorry if that did not particularly answer your question, but as I said, it's general and there are a lot of other Aquarians who might have, asked something similar. Anyway, so I'm good here. Yeah, so thank you for watching the video, and feel free to let me know what you think about this new format. It's quite longer than the past, but I think that it's more in depth than the ones I've done before. So yeah, let me know if you like this format or not. But make sure if you comment, keep it light and constructive, because we'd like to spread some love here. All right, I'm good. I hope you guys have a great day ahead. Okay, bye.